Hey guys, welcome to the UncleTalks live stream. I'm your host Peter, and we are getting back into Honkai Star Rail today. I know it's been a long time since I streamed, but since I heard the update for Honkai Star Rail was coming up, I was like, you know what? I haven't streamed for you guys in a long time, so I thought I would just get back onto it. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend. It is Sunday on my end, but if you guys are already starting off your Monday, hopefully you're starting your Monday on a good note if you're on the other side of the world. Anyway, let's get into Honkai Star Rail. And of course it has to download resources. Because I think I've been I was trying to see if there was a countdown for the game, but I didn't, because usually when there's a countdown for Genshin, there's like a lot of them, but I hadn't seen one for Honkai Star Rail. But I've seen some people's live streaming Honkai Star Rail, so I think it probably might be available right now, but we'll just have to wait and see. Because that's why I set up the stream time on YouTube for 11, because I thought it was gonna be ready by that time. But who knows? We'll just wait and see. Hopefully it's the game is ready. But how are you guys doing? Hopefully you're having good weather on your side. And if it's not and you're stuck inside, hopefully you just remain dry and not dealing with a lot of shortcomings or issues within your own household. I say that because this morning I basically helped my mom clear out the weeds in the garden. In addition, it's springtime, and sometimes flies like to come into the house, and we were getting a lot of them, and we were like, where are they coming from? So we were trying to get rid of as much flies as we can. And I think I did see one fly in in the room that I'm in, and then it just went towards the light of the room, and the light that's on the ceiling, and I'm like, where are these flies coming from, and I'm just hoping it's not oh, there's some sort of access point they're coming in from.
During the events of Star Rail Fest, Ashvale discovered what the happiness surgery truly entails: implanting the flesh and blood of the abominations of abundance. Given the gravity of the situation, we decided to go to Graphia Academy and first launch an investigation into Fullwish.
Oops, no. At this point.
During the course of events, we unexpectedly crossed paths with Fullwish herself. Also a survivor of the blood-stained games, she openly joined the Phantasmoon Games and invited supplicants to travel to Seafeld City, where the winner would be decided in a televised debate. During our exchange with Fullwish, Himeko realized that Fullwish might be a masked fool. As a result, I asked Sparksy to investigate the tavern for leads, and through that, we identified Fullwish's ability, the happiness syntax. Evanesia and Yao Guang established a cooperation agreement. After Evanesia's attempt to assess Fullwish in her capacity as the arbitrator failed, they encountered Blade and his group and learned that the flesh implanted in the happiness surgery originated from Shuhu, an emanator of abundance. Himeko and I went to the TV station to take part in the debate and met up with Sunday and Ashvale, who had arrived ahead of us. However, the debate turned out to be a carefully orchestrated trap. In full view of the public, all those who had undergone the surgery transformed into terrifying monsters, and Fullwish framed both the IPC and the Astral Express as the masterminds behind it all. When the disaster erupted, Evanesia willingly violated a forbidden taboo and revealed the real purpose of the Phantasmoon Games: to suppress the terrifying entity slumbering within plain Arcadia. Through this act, she unlocked the original power of the ambrosial arbor within herself and intervened in the unfolding situation. At the same time, Silverwolf, entrusted by Pearl, set out to investigate the anomalous signal responsible for the monster's emergence, only to be obstructed by Mr. Meanie. As the force backing Foolish, he wields tremendous power, powerful enough to interfere with the Stellaron Hunter's script. Meanwhile, Foolish continued to livestream our movements in the TV tower, distorting the truth by every possible means. Drawing upon the wish power of 200,000 victims, she manifested the Meanie Phantasmoon in an attempt to defeat us individually. Thankfully, Silverwolf regained the power of the Ether cartridge level 999 and dealt with it before it was too late.
Yeah.
After overcoming every obstacle in our path, we reached the top of the TV tower and confronted Foolish head-on. Drawing on the people's wish power, she briefly held the upper hand. Ultimately, I used the Stellaron within me to bear that wish power, thereby stepping onto the path of elation and defeating her once and for all. Even so, those who had undergone the surgery did not recover. At Blade's proposal, everyone joined forces to concentrate all of Shuhu's flesh within his body, freeing the victims from the influence of the happiness surgery. Just when I thought the crisis was over, Evanescia requested that I warn the creator of the world in canvas. According to her, Asat Pramad, the Lord Ravager, who once attempted to eliminate plain Arcadia, has returned again.
Okay.
Soap City has been severely affected by the incident.
I'm actually
Citizens
glad
are
that they
advised
kind
to
of
remain
recap
patient and
everything,
await assistance.
because sometimes I
Moving
do
on to our
forget the
special
small
segment,
details.
The Phantasmoon Brief.
And we got Blade's new form, and she's back. Yao Guang is back. And then we're gonna eventually get Rin and I think Gilgamesh. Oh, there's. I thought that was like a TV or something. But before we get started, we'll claim that. New events. Oh, we already got Yao Guang for that. Okay. I guess we'll start with how Blade works. Or his new form, anyway. Mortinex Blade. Oh, this one.
Merely another soul among them.
Oh, okay. He doesn't even have to slash. Just press E. Okay.
Is it coming? Are you the West Wind? Let me go!
Arthur and I.
Well, this isn't an expensive team now, isn't it?
Have some sunshine!
Oh, I miss this one. My job is to be nosy. Fill with holes. Scores are settled here.
Alright, so... Oh, you can't use it? Okay, so... Let's see if it's outfit first.
Fight to the death.
Okay, okay, now he can use it, so...
Retake home.
Oh, okay.
I offer my blood to beasts. Slaughter each other. Arthur and I.
Nice.
Fight to the death.
Oh, so this is a very passive team.
May this faint, dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Eye for an eye.
Yeah, this is definitely an expensive team.
Blade eternal.
It's cool. Light in the west wind. Away we go. Guide with the rainbow bridge. Show me the way.
Okay, support.
I will bury you. Retake hold.
Future is great. Have some sunshine.
No need. Blade eternal. God says you're shady. Return from.
happens
You will
with the rest of
serve
this
as
again?
the tempering fire. I offer my beasts slaughter each other. Eye for an eye.
Fascinating.
Fight to the death.
It's coming. Light in the west wind. Away we go.
Eye for an eye. Retake hold. Fight to the death. Let's see through you. Done. Return from death. You will serve as the tempering fire.
Ah. Okay. So he's pretty OP. But he has to have like the right team build-up, I think, because it seems like he works on a lot of passive. I mean, like, it's good to have like a team that's like very passive with him. So I think that's pretty cool. Did we get? Yeah, I think we got some pulls there. Warp. I usually like converting my stuff. Alright. Alright, March.
You're back.
And let me know if you guys can't hear the game or me.
A huge stir. Come watch the news.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to our brand new segment, the Phantom Moon Brief. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Well then, as the Phantom Moon games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Yes, we are. And after the director of Foolish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Foolish announced that she was joining the Phantom Moon Games. That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game.
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control Imaginée known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack. This Imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Foolish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imaginée inhabitants across plain Arcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits.
Dang.
And in a chilling echo of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Foolish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were responsible for the tragedy.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Foolish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Phantom Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can Plain Arcadia safely make it through this crucial year? We will have to wait and see.
Dang.
Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed? And the internet is flooded with fake news about you too.
Unfortunately, if it
Also,
doesn't,
those two
if it doesn't
hosts,
scream, it doesn't
weren't
lead.
they from Full Wish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Full Wish.
Classic media behavior, I agree.
Ever since coming to Plain Arcadia, nothing surprises me anymore.
Yeah.
I'm happy you made it back safely. But somehow, you just don't seem quite the same. Oh no. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung. No. Is this what it takes to become a hero? If you're all grown up and serious, we just can't click like we used to anymore. Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet.
Let me guess, black screen and us explaining. Yep, I knew it.
So, Full Wish had people undergo the happiness surgery to implant Shuhu's flesh into their bodies,
Ugh.
and that ended up causing this disaster?
Pretty much.
And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade?
Pretty much. Yep, that's right.
Then you mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Star Rail Fest, is actually the Phantom Moon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you. And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn... who was it again?
The name Graphia? The name is Graphia?
Who is that?
Yes, Graphia. Himeko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
Himeko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part. Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, is back? Why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems. But running into another Lord Ravager while on vacation? This is way over the line.
I mean,
Lord
everything
Ravager, Evanesia's
line.
request, Shuhu's flesh
Pul-
and Blade's
the
body,
Astral
and
Express.
the unfinished Phantom Moon games. Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with. Feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat.
Pretty much, yeah.
Are you okay?
Kind of a mess. Give me a second to think. I'm tired.
I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
Yeah, you do that.
So many things to deal with right now. What should I do next?
I think we need some sleep. Because I heard that yawn.
I've had a long day. I should just get some rest.
can you do? You're just a little poor little raccoon. You want to unravel the mystery and you tangled up in. So.
Shh, Welt. He's tired. Let him sleep.
You never knew you could sleep so much. This much.
You're obviously tired. I never thought
Hey, Mom.
this vacation would become the prelude to yet another major war.
As a nameless, I'm not surprised. There's so much to deal with, and I don't know where to begin.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the Nameless. But this is way too much.
I don't blame you, my
Look
guy.
at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board. Constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth.
How did you do it,
All
Mom?
I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving
I
me
can't wait until her
completely
ultimate form
overwhelmed.
comes out.
Back then,
Well, I say
I never
ultimate form, but her
imagined the
new
Astral
form, I should
Express
say.
would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all. Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers. The Nameless who guided me before I set out once told me, keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you. I've seen you grow through the Phantom Moon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you. That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago.
Oh. Is that about how Himeko got the Express running again? A promise 15 years ago.
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her. To let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life. And found companions I could trust with all my heart.
Ooh.
I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began.
Story time. How come you never mentioned it before?
Because it's a long story, filled with many memories of my past. I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express and tell you everything bit by bit.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us... let Shush make us some coffee, huh? Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
Speaking of the world in canvas, March told me about what Evanesia said to you. Evanesia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramod's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces. 1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramod's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantom Moon games be the prelude to his next invasion?
It's possible. It doesn't sound too far-fetched. It astonishes me that Graphia is still alive, Could you tell me more about Graphia, about the world of Campus?
There are far too many legends about her. It's hard to tell what's true and what's not. Only two things are beyond doubt. First, during the Cinderth Age, she created countless Imaginae and sent them into battle against the demon legions from beyond. Second, near the end of one of the Phantasmoon games, she created the world in canvas to shelter inside it what was left of civilization and life. Which means she is not only familiar with Asat Pramod, but has also witnessed the manifestation of the Eon of Elation.
Okay.
That's the first of many mysteries. Based on our family history, we are clearly not descendants of any long-lived species.
Okay.
Quite the opposite. The weathering curse has shortened my family's lifespan for generations. What could my ancestor have gone through to still exist today? That too leaves me deeply curious.
Yeah, I totally missed the part when Vanessa is Himeko's ancestor. That totally flew over my head. About the world in canvas?
Nobody knows just how big the plane Graphia created actually is. Over 140 years ago, the IPC tried to salvage the world in canvas, but they were only able to reconstruct part of it in the real world. That portion became what we know as Plain Arcadia.
Okay.
Legend has it that Graphia used a vast ocean as her canvas and channeled the power of elation to step into the painting, which means she has not only seen Asat Pramod, but has also seen the Eon of Elation descend in all their glory.
Okay, where do I begin?
Good question. As for who in Plain Arcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction.
Sounds about right.
By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Me? Bad news?
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda.
Oh,
Go
boy.
talk to General Yao Guang, then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
Will do. There she is.
Nice to meet you, Ishvara. I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Fullwish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Fullwish.
Oh yeah, she can read
In
the
my
future. I forgot about that.
capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering. What I am about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking rules to share with me.
Okay.
Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Alright.
Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
Ouroboros. I think that's like the snake that eats its tail, no? That's cosmic level bad news. What's that?
Wait, you've never heard of the Veracity before?
I probably have, but I forgot what it was.
Come to think of it, they must be unfamiliar to most people. They were supposed to be recorded in the list of arch-enemies as an author of calamity. They are an ancient god of desire and consumption. An eon that evolved from a leviathan.
Great.
But they disappeared so long ago that the Cienjo Alliance never witnessed any of their deeds. And they were never recognized as an author of calamity.
And how do we know about them
Well,
then?
They need no such title anyway. Beast of Calamity, Star Devourer, Void Maw. Just hearing these names, one can imagine what kind of monstrosity they were. A vast, writhing form whose slightest movement could crush entire planets, before swallowing what remained into an insatiable abyss. Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the Swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the Swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course.
Sounds like the all-devouring
No one
narwhal.
expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet
Kaisen.
after vanishing for years.
What's the best part of your day so far? Sealed. Are they dead?
The true situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster like this?
I've seen worse. I have a poker face. I've seen worse.
That's impressive, Ishvara. No wonder you survived the calamity of Iron Tomb. Fortune follows when fate hits its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking. Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in canvas to seek out the veracity.
Okay.
From what I've heard, you are going there as well. I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same. In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
I wonder if she predicted that, or she's just basically saying that out of intuition. Like, basically based on her gut, I mean. Is this gonna be Blade's funeral? General, are you betting are you betting everything on me? Looks like the Moon games will soon come to an end. Soon.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation. The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
Okay.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
Alright. Join everyone in the party car. I'm actually glad we actually have the party car, because I'm like, oh,
What are they all up
this
to
is where we
over
relax on the express. Okay, that's everyone gathered there. Is there anyone? Because sometimes they have a character that's just sneaky enough to be around here. Okay, no sneaky Easter eggs.
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you.
Okay, what are you all doing here?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course. Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Plain Arcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Thanks, fam.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me. You killed it!
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, It felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Oh gosh.
Now, let's make a toast. Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us, but I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
To all of us.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future. I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Yes. Cheers. Cheers. At least we get a drink before the big stuff happens. And I think we got an ad, so I will try to develop the habit of basically like letting the ad play and then just stopping myself while the ad is playing. So I will just chat with you guys in chat that are subbed. If you're not subbed, you know, that's fine. I'll just wait until the ad is finished until to continue on with the story. So don't worry, guys, you won't be missing out. But hopefully, for those of you who are subbed, how's things going with you guys? Are you guys playing the update in Honkai Star Rail yet, or you're just watching me play it through before you do, or are you guys playing it along with me?
Nice.
If you guys are already ahead of me, just don't give me any spoilers, please. Because like I probably felt like I shouldn't have watched the trailer, because the trailer for the update kind of gave me a feeling of what was gonna happen, but at the same time I'm like, ooh, is this gonna end on a cliffhanger? I get a feeling it's gonna end on a cliffhanger. Okay, it's according to Seribot, it seems like the ad break is finished. So let's continue on. Let's talk to Welt.
I heard from Sunday about how the televised debate went. We won this battle because of you.
Oh, thanks, Dad. Is everything okay on the Express? How was the situation with
The streets were in chaos. Traffic ground to a halt, and Wispe littered the ground. It was like a scene straight out of a disaster movie.
Dang.
When the televised debate began, a crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades. But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, they scattered without a second thought. I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous, a made-up villain or an actual threat. But I am more concerned about you.
Oh. I'm feeling okay. Why?
I've seen the footage of your fight with Fullwish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt from you. It reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station. Did you tap into the power of the Stellaron?
Maybe.
The Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense power always has a way of warping reality. As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessings, but also dark intentions and malice. What might it do to the Stellaron? We have no idea. Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
Thanks, Dad. See, this is why Welt is known as Papa Welt, because he looks out for us. And we try to do our best to do him proud. Assistant. Scan room, setup details, authorization, confirm. Perhaps I should introduce myself. Sorry about that. Everything we've been through, I forgot the formalities. Heard these days going by. Much like Himeko does. Oh, I got an assistant? Cool. Why do you talk so much? You've changed a little bit. You've changed a bit, haven't you? I remember I would try to find these bots during like a daily. Like there would be like daily tasks to do in Herd of Spaceship, and I would look for these things. Actually, like I like it's been a long time since I've done it. Like, you know, like those daily things that that Honkai Star Rail used to make you do. Like you would get like dailies like in Genshin, but I think they took that out because not many people wanted to do them. They were just doing other stuff like farming for characters and stuff, which is pretty much grinding in the game as well. But it was like something that we were looking forward to doing. Oh, nice. We got an achievement for just talking to him. What about Himeko? Let's give Mom a talk. While she's focusing on us on her phone. Let's talk to Sunday.
Did you need something?
The others are having a lot of fun. Why don't you join them?
I need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower. Right now, it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm.
Hey, bro, just
Mr.
relax.
Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all.
Oh, thanks, bro. This is why, like, we adopted you, man. Sunday is that adopted brother. Like, is like, yo, man, like, if you gotta rest up and be alone, that's fine, you know? I'll let you be your introvert self, because I have those days too. Thank you for being with me on this journey.
I should thank you for letting me embark on this journey.
Hey, you're fam now. You helped me, I helped you.
Oh, it's you! Pom-Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up. Be safe, will you?
Absolutely. Conductor, do you remember anything from the Express before running? From before the Express got back up and running?
Sadly, Pom-Pom can't remember most of what happened right after the Express crashed onto this world. Pom-Pom's memory of those years is like a fogged-up Express window. No matter how hard Pom-Pom tries, Pom-Pom just can't wipe it clean. But it's okay. After passenger Himeko repaired the Express, Pom-Pom got to share a one-of-a-kind journey with all of you.
How did you and Himeko meet, Pom-Pom?
How did passenger Himeko appear? That's odd. Pom-Pom can't remember a thing. All Pom-Pom recalls is having a long and fuzzy sleep, then being woken by a knock at the door. And just like that, passenger Himeko was on board.
Oh, that's
Today,
pretty peculiar.
Passenger Himeko knocked. It felt like Pom-Pom was waking up from a dream. The Express's heart started beating again, and the lights flickered on one after another.
Pom-Pom, have you ever heard of the name Graphia?
Graphia? Pom-Pom hasn't. But Pom-Pom always dreams of strangers when Pom-Pom's asleep. They seem to be bustling around the Express, and there are soft clinking and clanking sounds, just like the sound of stars twinkling. But every time Pom-Pom wakes up, their faces slip away. Pom-Pom is only left with a warm and comforting feeling, knowing someone had taken good care of Pom-Pom.
Okay. I get a feeling that Himeko is kind of involved with that.
Safe trip.
Don't know how,
Pom-Pom will
but...
take good care of the Express while you're away.
Yeah, because I keep thinking back to the trailer I saw, like, about this quest, and for some reason, I get a feeling that Himeko might be Graphia, or, like, a dark form of her, I think, but then again, like, I'm probably just jumping to conclusions.
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
You two miss me? What about?
You, me, and March. The three of us.
Exactly. The power trio of this express.
Hey.
This trip to Plain Arcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal. You dove into the Phantom Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her
Hey, at least she's
little
safe.
vacation.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grabbed plenty of comics as well.
We're just glad you're
call it
safe, sis.
cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Right.
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
I mean, you were on a mission too, and plus you were with Big Brother Sunday, so, you know, we were with our siblings at the time. Yeah, you're overthinking it.
Yeah, we are actually more concerned about your condition, Dan Heng.
Blade has accepted General Yao Guang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself.
I hope so.
It's going to be a path fraught with danger, so I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused.
I guess he just doesn't
From
want
now on,
to feel like a burden
I
to
will
you.
turn my attention to this world.
What are you going to do next?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
Okay. Sounds good.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch her legs. So I volunteered.
Sounds good. I can't believe we're splitting up again. Stay safe, don't make me worry too much.
No problem. When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
Okay, talk to Himeko and get ready to set off. Oh, okay. So she must be planning something.
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl.
Oh, so you
She'll
arranged a
handle
meeting.
all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia.
Okay. When should I set off?
Actually, I hoped you could take some time to rest first. Once you've fully rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there.
Okay.
It will take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage. That's
Interesting.
your final stop before entering the world in Canvas, a place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead.
Okay.
I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia, my ancestor. The thought of it makes me feel calm, in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her, please give her my regards.
Oh, okay, so Graphia is her ancestor, hence so Graphia is Evencia. I think I'm getting that right. If not, then please correct me in the chat if I'm getting that mixed up. I will send your regards to Graphia. You're not coming with me?
I am indeed quite curious. I'd love to see this ancestor of mine for myself, and hear her story in her own words.
Then why don't you come with me?
Someone must stay here and keep watch.
Oh, okay.
Madame Pearl wishes to confer with me and General Yao Guang about our next steps in dealing with Asat Pramod.
Okay.
So I'll be entrusting this mission into the world in Canvas to you. Go ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others. awaiting good news from you.
Alright. Hey, look who it is.
In other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the veracity and leave the rest to the Eon's stomach acid?
It's a good way of putting it.
And this is between me and him, right? Why are you tagging along?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone. A dignified funeral, hmm? If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
I don't care about any of that. There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
Here's a piece of advice, little cub. Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
Fair enough.
It has landed.
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few, and that Leviathan is one of them.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good, and plunged into the abyss alongside the abomination.
Sounds like a newspaper headline.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I refused for one reason.
Which is?
I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good.
Okay.
This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Okay.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through. Well then. I won't say anything more.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones.
Dang, that's a line.
If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it. Even if this body is reduced to ash.
Sounds like a Capitano line.
As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him, and let the veracity dissolve us both.
I'm guessing that he's going to die, but then he's going to come back.
Take care.
In his new form. That's my guess. Because he gets a new form. We already are exposed to his new form in this patch.
Well. You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Plain Arcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than Asat Pramod.
Asat Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
I thought she was gonna say who else wants to kick Aha in the balls. I thought that she was saying that.
Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, guess we're gonna have to wait and see how this will go for Blade.
Every time, When it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say. The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go too.
I like that symbolism. Like he just used the seabird to like kind of represent like his own volition. We're back here.
The terror slumbering at the heart of plain Arcadia is Ouroboros.
After the swarm disaster, the Veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 Amber eras.
Okay.
Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was Pier Point. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted to the Veracity.
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the destruction, turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons. Such rumors are endless. I believe the General should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
I've never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true.
Sheesh. That's not ominous at all.
Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed. Why it's here, and how it's connected to the elation, remain unknown. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an Eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge in this world.
Naturally. That is why I'm here.
Naturally.
And it's about time for the two nameless to arrive.
Because of Genshin's Archon Quest, like now I can't think of the word naturally
just
the
on
same way
time.
again.
General Yao Guan, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across Plain Arcadia.
Okay.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed.
Talent of creating...
Now, with yin and yang aligned, and all four aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core.
I mean, Welt is my favorite
Decalight
character,
reflection
so
barrier will be complete.
he is the OP daddy.
Using the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures. General, have you truly made up your mind?
Though Shuhu has
I love the
been
way how
eradicated,
Don said
the
ensnares.
signs of doom have not faded.
Because I'm so used to hearing
On
it
the
as it
contrary,
snares,
they
but he
grow
said
ever
ensnares. I'm like, oh, that sounds
After
pretty cool.
much consideration, the source
I know
can
it's like
only
a
be this
small
restless
detail,
corpse.
but you know, when you're voice acting, I think it's
One
pretty,
crisis is
sounds
to pass,
pretty
and another is already upon
interesting.
us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars, and now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
General,
I think
do
that's
you
just a
intend
black
to
and white
go on the
fallacy.
offensive and suppress the remains of the Veracity?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial arbor as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to place myself alongside the gods. I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace. Lord Ravager Asat Pramad. This barrier is prepared for him.
Asat Pramad has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the Veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
That is.
Ouroboros' remains are in Ahatopia, aren't they?
Oh. Kuchiba,
Silence
yeah.
is an answer in itself. I've seen that.
She has a little bit of mystery behind her.
I'm not surprised that you were
It wouldn't surprise me if she was the new baddie.
You were in the Torn Scroll too.
Because we already defeated Full Wish. Unless she's like
was
connected to Full Wish in some way. But I don't think so.
That's a little low.
But she could be connected to this new foe that we're
I'd put it
dealing
at well
with.
over 90.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis. Yet you chose the most unconventional one. You bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
Yeah, what is your objective?
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madame Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching other places.
What is that
like
supposed
the
to mean?
location where the new Herald of Death case was closed?
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak warriors, 3 nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
After the investigation, we learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Plan Arcadia is the stage he chose with care, and drawing the Abundance into the fray was hardly a whim.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramad's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory, under the gaze of the Omnitia, all possibilities will be laid bare. When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place? Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest. Let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
And so, the people set out, and the gondola, bound for distant lands, set sail. At the end of the world, the Elation once again declared war upon the Veracity. Hey, frail little humans! Ouroboros split their mouth wide open! Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing shall receive a reward. My tongue. The fool known as the Shepherd
That sounded so
captured
wrong.
a comet, but it wasn't even enough to fill the gap between the Veracity's teeth. The bartender Braji opened the wine cellar, yet they only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep. And en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity pondered it for 10 amber eras, then burst into laughter at their own amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See? I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Interesting.
Then the Veracity said, "Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route to pieces.
What kind of nonsense is that?
That's the question I wanted to ask.
Those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor. If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
Alright, it seems that we got another ad, guys, so I will pause the game for now, let the ads play, and I will be right back. So give me just 1 second and get through the ads, and I'll be back once the ads are done. Okay guys, we're back, and the ads look like they're gone, so now we can continue on.
We came here to investigate
I felt the same way.
Mod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need.
That's true. Oh. Okay. So who do we have to talk to here?
Plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
What do we got? The case of the missing Veracity. The assistant meticulously compiled the case details for the detective in neat handwriting. A trail of unknown footprints appears at the abandoned station. A weird emoji running amok in the tavern. All the clues of the Lord Ravager, Sapramad. The detective is back on the case. Will he be able to track down the Leviathan's footprints in the tavern? P.S. The refrigerator's cooling system is down. Remember, Shepherd, this guy summoned comments. Feed the sounds like a fairy tale. Right, there are plenty of bartenders in the Laughing Tavern, but he's the most famous one. Rumor has it that he still hasn't paid off the tab from that time he cracked open the wine cellar. Feeding a Leviathan, corny jokes, crazy idea. I highly doubt his wordplay will be enough for the Veracity to feed on. Okay, I think we're gonna go in order, so we'll talk to D.Y. Chungus?
You two asking about the veracity? You thinking about walking that path?
Dang. Someone's knackered. Oh, he's just hungry.
Do I need to eat everything in sight?
You got it. Kids always dream big. Some are bulldozers, some are monsters, and I am on a board. And the man.
Ugh, can you talk normal? Stop gulping for air.
I swore to become a veracity path strider.
I thought he was drunk, but apparently he probably is going through like food coma. Plus he's probably a mouth breather. Nothing wrong with breathing through your mouth. I'm just saying. Because it seems like every word that's coming out of his mouth is like he's trying to breathe at the same time as he speaks.
Ouroboros?
Nah. Very regrettable.
Enough already.
I'm telling you, it was all bluffing. The fools didn't lose. On Root and Dorothy, the veracity wasn't looking, rolled up her skin like a creep, snatched it up and poached it.
Yo, I'm so glad there's subtitles because if I just heard him speak, I probably wouldn't understand a majority of what he's saying.
I already filed a formal complaint with the organizers.
You should be putting this much effort into your studies!
Dang. I mean, that's a lot of food. Like, if you had like his smartphone like pointed at him, you might as well be a mukbanger at this point. Let's talk to. Where's the guy? This guy, right? Yeah. Oh, it's over here. I thought the icon was over the guy, but it's over on this person.
They say a dull pen beats a sharp memory. My memory's dull, and my pen's not much better.
That's not a great start.
Then you must have a lot of stationery.
A kindred spirit. Miss, it seems you're one of us as well. I've met far too many fools who can't even read. Oddly enough, those of us who truly love learning are the rare ones. Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? I have a reference book here. You can have it.
Okay. How long is this? Looks pretty long. But we'll give it a read through. Book signed by Scarecrow, the records tales of mass fools who dare to offend eons. They view this as a rite of passage in the fool's career, rushing headlong into it one after another, never tiring of the thrill. Pay per second, 1 day tour of the Amber World, borrowing some poor sap's iris, the fool shapeshifter, donned a sharp suit and boarded a shuttle at Pierpoint's skyport. He flashed a warm smile at every passenger in the cabin. Billionaires wealthy enough to rival nations, monarchs of galactic belts, board members of industry monopolizing foundations, all of whom had emptied their coffers for the single pilgrimage and audience with the Amber Lord. The shuttle pierced through the debris disk, drawing near the Author Lord's colossal form. They had stood there since before sentiment, sentient life, sorry, can't read, was born and would likely remain long after sentient life had vanished. Following the countless marks left over the eons on the subspace crystalline barrier, some prayed in silence, some wept softly, while the Amber Lord offered no response. Who would notice a single speck of dust in the vast expanse of space? The full carved shapeshifter was here into the barrier, then took his leave without a second glance. Okay, remnant dream of the prival Imperium into the mouth of Veracity. Ouroboros, the ancient Leviathan that survived the Dust Wars, was said to have chased Aha all the way to the roots of the imaginary tree. Oh, okay. Now, I don't know if the tree is supposed to refer to the tree that Vanessa is at, or does it mean the imaginary tree within the Hoyo universe? The fool named Enroute attempt to confirm the truth of this tale, but alas, he couldn't run as fast as Aha, and was caught by Veracity and swallowed whole. Who would guess that inside the Veracity's belly lay a wondrous world of its own? The Veracity was so massive that the lives previously devoured had established their own kingdoms on their stomach walls. Thumb-side dwarves, clever horse folk, talking comet cicadas. Enroute explored this place with delight and encountered fellow swallowed fools, Dorothy and Shepard. Together they adventured and found Veracity's heart and gave it a good kick, and were belched out into the universe with a mighty wretch. Enroute quickly plucked off the Veracity's shadow and spread it over the fools like blankets. Shepard then tossed out a comet, and the dim-witted Ouroboros was drawn into its light. The fools finally escaped with their lives. After that, the countless fools sought the treasure within Veracity's belly, but none ever caught so much as a glimpse of Veracity again. Dang, this is very long. Everyone, Redelia. After the Eon of Beauty vanished, the fool Devon made a proclamation at the tavern, instantly attracting a massive following, chanting, "Everyone is Iderila." They sparked an artistic storm and launched a relentless charge towards pulling the boundaries of the Path of Beauty. For example, they stuck bananas to a grate with polyvinyl chloride tape, scribbled graffiti on every household item in sight, and proclaimed them great works of art, and even found time to fight a few copyright lawsuits with the IPC. That was until they arranged space junk across the entire planet's surface, forming Aurelia's vestige, at which point the Knights of Beauty finally round them all up. However, after 7 days and 7 nights deliberation, the hasty convened roundable of Knights of Beauty, a round table of Knights of Beauty. I don't know why I said roundable. Ultimately decided to release the fools since to punish them, they would have to acknowledge that these descriptions actually resembled Idrelia. Afterwards says no to Aha. Having come this far, it seems I must tell my own story. The night before I finished this piece, a visitor casually strolled into the tavern, sat down beside me, and ordered us each a bomb's first drop. They didn't introduce themselves, but I already knew who they were. They said, "Buddy, I hear you're writing a little book. I've read it. Quite interesting, but there are a few points worth discussing." I listened patiently as they spoke and rejected every single change they proposed. They drowned the last drop of the bomb in one gulp, then left the tavern. Their retreating figure looked utterly forlorn. Interesting. How to poke an Aeon and get away.
This feels completely made up. But thanks anyway.
Sounds like notes you would write in summarize each chapter.
To compile this book, they offended every Eon they possibly could, and narrowly escaped death at the hands of each and every one of them. As for me, I'm just the one who keeps the books circulating.
Hey, friends! How was your first day of school? Sparks is here to pick you up after class.
Oh, great.
Where were you just now? You opened the door for us and just disappeared. Don't tell me you're up to something again.
Sounds like it.
Still doubting me? You're breaking Sparkskull's heart here.
That whole foolish thing.
I took on every emoji in the tavern by myself, fought them all the way to the end of the world, and even when I masked down to nothing. But honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the Veracity. Aha chases the Veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Let's go through what we know so far. Ooh.
Asheville, big braining everything.
Yeah, it's a complete mess.
So, after
And here I thought he was going to do something
Lady
brilliant.
Sparksy came up with a brilliant idea. I borrowed a nifty little gadget from a friend. The Unreal Sparks and Spark! No idea how it works, but apparently this light bulb makes you smarter the moment you put it on.
Oh, great.
Does this friend know you borrowed it?
No.
Subcommand has a gun to our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day.
Well then, I'll go first.
It, doesn't look very reliable. Are you sure about this?
Yeah, I would ask the same
No
thing.
worries. If anything goes wrong, the friend in my head will protect me.
Oh yeah, Evernight. I forgot.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
No, it's working perfectly. I get it now.
I don't know why, but when you said that, it sounded like he was saying she was
No
dumb.
need to dance around. Our enemy is a Lord Ravager. There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramod plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if Asat Pramod was once a masked fool, and therefore knows Aha's weakness. The Arcadia is like a microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness. unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't elation. Aha is playing with fire.
Okay.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Yes, the answer is all but revealed. You are a Sopramod, Sparksy. Do you have evidence? Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it.
Okay.
The evidence is... you were the first person I met when I got off the express.
Okay, why?
If I am a Sopramod, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive?
Dang, that thing is not working.
Yeah, fair point.
Just take that thing off already.
That's weird. I thought I was on the right track.
Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about people skills. It's about smart tricks and flawless logic. Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat.
Oh, great.
You changed your clothes just for this?
Nah.
First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely. Therefore, veracity is also a form of destruction. This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The one trying to kill elation is...
This Sparkle?
The Lord Ravager of Sopramod, played by the Veracity!
Okay.
What am I even saying?
Not much.
Classic whodunit? This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
I like that line. That's actually pretty funny.
Now, all this thing does is make wild guesses sound reasonable. So far, that's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
And he had to figure that out without the
So
thingy.
serious, detective. Why don't you show us what you've got? By the way, what type of detective are you?
Is he a private one?
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details. I aim straight at the heart of the problem. You're not wrong. Assad Pramod is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change. Remember, as far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Eon can fall.
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons, and the third one. What was it again?
Forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to plain Arcadia. So, what makes you so certain Assad Pramod is here on business, not on vacation?
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to.
Okay. Astro's detective notes. In the case of the missing Veracity, the assistant mischievously compiled the case details for the detective in neat handwriting. A trail of unknown footprints appeared at an abandoned station. Weird emoti running amok in the tavern. All of the clues point to the Lord Ravager, Assad Pramod. The detective is back on the case. Will he be able to track down the Leviathan's footprints in the tavern? The refrigerator cooling systems. Okay, note scribbling down, jotted by the detective at the scene. Shepard summoned a comments, defeat of Veracity, and sounds like a fairy tale. The fool whom on en route. met inside the belly of the Veracity, akin to the extra dragged in to make up the numbers in the soap operas Mr. N loves watching. I think you read this before. Yeah, we read this before. En route. Okay, here's the added stuff. In another version of the story, En route didn't tell a lame joke. He and Dorothy made off with the Eon's shed skin. In the brilliant story, En route once ventured into the belly of the Veracity and managed to escape after plucking their shadow. Dorothy haven't seen the name in a while. She has ties to En route too. Scarecrow, I guess he can be considered an old friend of mine. This guy actually wrote a book. Oh, okay. The story, and in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to. So she is in the stomach. The shepherd, I don't remember his part in it. We don't know that much about Dorothy. We don't know that much about Scarecrow. I think...
Baraji? Forget it! He's good behind the bar, but slippery as an eel. Ask him to work for Nanook, and he'd run away on the spot.
The former bartender of the tavern, everyone knows him. Couldn't be him.
Okay, so we picked the wrong person. So Scarecrow we don't know much about. Dorothy we don't know much about. Shepherd. What about En route?
Right. He's the one I can't stop thinking about. The stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route defeated the Veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him?
En route.
Oh no, is that Sampo?
She does. Everyone in the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask, and walked away.
Oh boy.
Some say he became a morning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole. But none of that matters. What truly matters is that you have my unreal Sparks and Spark.
I knew it.
Out of all people.
Give it back! That's a big order my client wants immediately.
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home.
She
You
borrowed it.
Here, take it now.
Absolutely not. Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it. Bye-bye.
She trolled him. Yo.
Get back here!
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Hey!
Can you catch her for me?
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe
Lol.
in half a day. But in exchange, I'd like
Lol.
you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
That is worth it. I really love the fact that Sample got trolled. That is so freaking good.
Intel isn't cheap. Waiving the fee won't quite cut it, will it?
Name your price.
That is so hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Just kidding. Money talks boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two.
Really?
The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A morning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, he's a friend of yours?
Not a chance! Back when old Senpo was still a kid, en route was already a name in the history books. He left the tavern during the Second
I think you're still a
Prosperity.
kid.
After hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again. Before he left, en route said one thing that, at the time, no one cared about.
Alright, we got an ad, guys, so we're gonna wait until the ads are done. So I'll just put my BRB screen and let the ads play. Alright, looks like the ads are gone, which means we're getting back.
Elation has been dead for a long time.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
The tavern has 10,000 mouths, all telling different stories. All I know is this. He said he was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished without a trace.
How do you know
So
all this?
mysterioso.
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channel. Just trust old Senpo. And about catching Sparksy?
Leave it to me. I keep my word.
Just hope that sample pays you if you actually take on a job from him. Just saying. What is this? Oh, I was like, why is it that... okay.
Ah, see? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
So many unanswered questions about en route. He has to be tied to Asat Pramod somehow. But our leads at the tavern have run their course. Let's go pay a visit to another expert next.
Okay. And who would this expert be?
No. Speak of the devil. Only a Cienjo general could have arranged something like this, I suppose.
Ah, okay.
I'm surprised as well. You've only just left Amphorius, and already you've managed to draw the attention of another Lord Ravager.
Miss Ron May? And Miss Ting Yoon?
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we arrived just in time.
At first, I only came because the Shenzhou extended an invitation.
It's like the Star Wars holograms.
Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip. So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead. Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
Okay, but
Hardly
why?
surprising. They disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went.
Okay.
The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves, likely just projecting their own habits.
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well.
Oh yeah,
Why don't
because
you
he has
tell
like a
everyone
shadow in his right hand.
What happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Von Walk?
Von Walk.
Sprightly Von Walk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon that occurs on that rainforest planet. Plants multiply and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Phantasm Moon games.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't that make you think of abundance? Huh. Wait.
It seems you figured it out. By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common.
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No. Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha. Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend.
Back on Von Walk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger. Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study. By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient Leviathan. Beneath Von Walk's surface, there also lay the remains of the Veracity.
You stopped him.
The Rangers stopped him. Back then, Mr. M was still human.
Now, deep beneath Ahatopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried. If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game. This is what people call the Phantasm Moon games.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Why would they do such a thing?
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only one in my collection. By arranging remains from different eras in sequence, I discovered something rather intriguing. At a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akifili began traveling in pursuit of their ideal, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
What does that imply?
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales, their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely. Creatures walking the path of Veracity became nothing more than biological black holes, consuming without discrimination. This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of Veracity.
Concept
Consider
is?
this. What do taste buds provide?
Yummy flavors?
Memories?
Precisely. Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
So Aha stole the original Prima Mobile of the Veracity?
Oh.
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own, but the primal desires of life have always been entangled. Think of it as my intuition. The conflict between the eons of elation and veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yu Qingtu. Now, there are 5. After this, I can't be sure.
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war, or allow intersecting paths to devour one another. Of the 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asap Pramod is here on vacation?
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
Oh, you mean the shadow? It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Oh?
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express, nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager. When my home was destroyed by Zulo, I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
A navigator of the Express?
Himeko?
Yes. Starseer, I see. He'd already retired by then. He was the one who told me about the Shadow. According to IC, he was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos. I led the Rangers to suppress the Shadow and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences. Like an experiment with results that are too perfect.
Hey, thanks for the raid, Alice. Welcome, welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Peter, aka UncleTalks. I will give Alice a proper shout out. Hungary Land. How was your stream, Alice? How was Love in Deep Space? Oh, there we go. I was like, why can't I see the clip? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Welcome in, raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And also, Alice, if you just have to raid and go, that is fair. You know, rest up, because you've been surrounded by the husbandos. And I would faint too, and faint too to go to sleep after going through all that. But welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now where were we? Oh yeah, we were learning more about let's see, watch Alice's stream and I got all the stupid messages. I see that, cat. That's funny. I didn't know that was the new raid message, actually. Very, very funny. Very, very funny. But how you guys doing? How's your weekend going so far? I'm pretty sure it's about to turn midnight, too. So if you guys have to worry about going to work the next day, you know, you're more than happy to, like, depart if you have work in the morning.
The Veracity's secret. Before disappearing,
And if you just want to chill out and, like, watch me play Honkai Star Rail, you're more than happy to stay and, watch my reactions.
a former navigator.
Well, I say watch my reactions, but at the same time, it's like, like my face is not on screen. I'm just using my Discord icon. It was all right. I can't complain. Did the lawn, pull some weeds out of the garden today, so can't complain.
Not even Akivilli.
I mean, it's going. We're like on one of my favorite characters' planets, so I'm actually excited to like get through this story arc.
After leaving the tavern, he went to the Astral Express.
The gasp! Oh my goodness.
The detective game is over.
Ooh. Who's that? Show yourself. Oh. Dang. Bro freaking pixelated our notes. What the freak? Yo, this is what happens when you try to text message everything you know into ChatGPT. I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm probably being dumb. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a long time, guys. Like, literally this whole month, I haven't been streaming because, like, I guess, like, for me, I was just trying to, like, take some time for myself. Plus, I want to stream when I want to. I don't want to stream like, oh, this is a job, I gotta stream and do all that, you know. That's why I always look forward for stories.
Make me change my plans.
Oh, dear God, what the heck?
Whether in the past or present, you've always.
But how you been doing, Kat? And how are Alice's streams going?
It is you.
Because I also know you mod for her, so. Oh, dear Lord.
How it is, kid. I've always enjoyed arriving uninvited.
And I thought it was scary. These things are horrifying. Doing well? Cool, cool, cool.
Pearl said she would arrange.
Oh, by the way, Kat, since it's been a long time since we chatted, right?
The place we're going
what do you
to
do for a
holds
living?
Clues about Graphia?
I think Alice mentioned it before, but I forgot.
Validate your own ticket before boarding and be a model passenger. We wish you.
I saw what you typed there, Neko-cha. Actually, I like that name. Oh, snap. It's the new story. I don't want to get spoiled. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Her stream were good. J&G literally just started another fitness challenge for her. Oh, typical J&G. So she's going to be working out on stream over the next few days, few months. Yeah, no problem, Neko-cha. Like, I always understand if people just want to leave because they don't want to get spoiled of the story because, you know, I feel the same way. Like, whenever I go on Instagram and I see a spoiler, I would get mad too, you know? Like, that's why, like, you know... Like, I should have given the warning beforehand, though. But, like, you know, if you want to catch... if you're into gacha games, you know, you're more than happy to drop a follow if you want to catch up with my progress on, like, Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Withering Waves. I might try to bring back Monkill Stardive because I played it off stream and I started to enjoy it. So if you guys want to catch up with my playthrough of Monkill Stardive, it's gonna be because I already went up to episode 3, so it's not gonna be chronologically in order because I think I played episode 1 with you guys, but then I kind of didn't play episode 2 as much with Monkill Stardive. So I probably, if you guys want me to stream that, I will also stream that. I don't know if we're going to get through the whole story today. Maybe like I'll play like 3 hours and see how far we'll get. And then maybe tomorrow I'll stream the rest of Honkai Star Rail story. But I'm trying to get back into streaming, though. Because I know I've left you guys for a while, so... I haven't been streaming like, this whole month I felt like I haven't been streaming at all. So, I felt I might as well just start streaming, like, stuff that I feel like I'm excited about.
It is an honor to, well, shall I say, be of service to you.
For the past couple of years, I've been doing
To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower, I was supposed to be
and
your guide.
infrastructure work,
I ended up being
but I'm
replaced by a
starting
total
on a new
fraud.
team soon. Roll out
My
AI
name
stuff
is
like
Fel.
Claude and
By
ChatGPT.
order
Oh,
of Madame
nice.
Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination.
So I'm guessing you work on a. So you said you work on a team. So are you guys like planners, or do you guys like are developers? Because you said you're like working on. You're probably working on AI. Cat. Thank you, Mr. Felt.
You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself
Actually, Kat, do you play Honkai Star Rail?
Privilege.
Because I remember you just
assume
asked
Madame
that,
Pearl
and
has
I'm
already
like,
briefed
I know
you
you
on our
do play a little bit
destination.
of gacha games. Or you've stepped into them at least a couple times. As far as I remember. Because I know me and you haven't chatted in a long time. She only told me to come here.
I see.
Like
It so
building and
happens that
maintenance.
Madame
Oh, okay.
Pearl
Oh,
is tied
engineering.
up
Okay,
with
okay.
an
Dang.
unforeseen event. So allow me to brief you in her stead.
It's kind of
The
funny
destination
because
of our boat journey is a hotel known
G is
as
an engineer,
Ingvar
you're an
Hermitage.
engineer.
It
Jay
is
is
situated at the
basically
end of
going
a
for his
Dovebrook
PhD in
tributary
chemistry.
that ultimately flows
Dang,
into the
like
sea.
I find it funny that Alice
one
is
of the
surrounded by
points
so
where
many
the
people
world
that
in
can basically
canvas
build stuff.
intersects with reality.
I'm just saying, you know, like maybe that's the reason why, like, you know, like she needs a lot of technical people around her. I mean, for me, I kind of wish I was surrounded by that many people that were just able to build things. Because for me, like, all my friends, like, I think, like, your friends kind of tell you who you're kind of meant to become. But then again, like, there's also that saying, like, you know, you become, like, a little bit like what your friends, they're influenced by your friends. So my friends are, like, a majority of them don't think a lot. Like, no, that's mean. That's mean. My friends are just like, they just live life. They just basically don't think too much into things. I'm like the one that thinks a lot. Like, I basically have to read a lot of stuff. I'm the one that always thinks about the future. I'm the one that always tries to, like, get deeper into things. Like, when it came to, like, learning about finance and investing and personal finance, I had to read a lot of books on that. When it came to math and physics, I had to read a lot of books about that. My friends are just like, they live in the here and now. They basically just live their lives doing whatever. I mean, some of them do live, like, you know, some of them are future seeing, but, you know, some of them, like, kind of, like, do things that normal people do. Like, you know, just hang out and, like, live life normally. Some of them just go to work and stay home. But basically, we're all, like, geeky in our own way. We love anime. We love talking about, like, you know, things that are going on in the games that we're playing. Because, like, my best friend is obsessed with Neverness to Everness right now. And I'm also playing that game. So when the update for Neverness to Everness comes out, I'm definitely going to stream it.
Miraculous and canvassing of the mortal world happened there. Would Madame Pearl, a diehard fan, pass up
Soon
a
after
sacred
Blade
site
is
like that?
released. I stopped very early. Okay. Gotcha. So I don't know what that says about me, because the thing of it is that, like, I mean, me and my friends, we do plan to go to Anime NYC, anime convention. I don't think Alice would be into that. I mean, if she wants to meet people that basically are into love and deep space, maybe she would be interested, but I don't know. I mean, it would make a good RRL stream for her, but she's done that in New York many times, so I don't think she'd be interested. I haven't played Neverness to Everness, but I've seen people playing it. Yeah, I really like the game. The reason why I like Neverness to Everness is because I don't have to fight in it all the time. I actually like it because I can make, like, virtual money out of it, and it kind of reminds me of, like, my own investment journey. I mean, even though, like, I like investing and I do have some assets, like, I still have to develop, like, cash flow. But I'm trying not to make streaming my only source of cash flow.
I guess money really does let you do whatever you want.
I mean, I'm very grateful for my parents to allow me, like, let me stay in their home and, like, let me do whatever I, like, whenever I need to.
If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graphia, she's got her people on it at the snap
I think
of a
she
finger.
watches anime, but I don't think she's
But all
that
they
into
could find
anime
were
to go to a
imagining
con.
novels,
Yeah, that's why I think it's not going to
random
be
pretty redheads based
be
on
fun for her.
nothing but imagination. I bet her reaction.
I mean, if
is
some people that is in her chat that she talks normally
Objective.
would there, maybe she
Locate
would
the
probably,
original.
like, just go to meet them.
Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low quality merchandise.
You! I remember you! You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower!
Parallax Tower? I've never set foot in that
Actually,
place
if like
in my
Alice
life.
was doing like a fitness thing with like
know
other
it's
people
you.
she knows,
I've seen them
I
photos.
probably would
You're
be
wearing
struggling
the
the
exact
most.
same outfit.
I'm almost 36.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan.
Like I could probably work
Relax.
out like
Your
a
job is
good
safe this time.
15 minutes, but then after 15 minutes I start huffing and puffing and start struggling.
Who exactly are you?
Like if I do push-ups, like if I like basically have a hard workout, I would probably work out very hard for the first 15 minutes, and then after 15 minutes I would probably like start huffing and puffing and struggling to like keep up my moves. Unless it's like, I think like legs I'm okay with, like jumping I'm okay with. It's just doing burpees is really hard for me whenever I get overly exhausted. I mean, I can still like strive. It's just that like for me, I know I will like collapse at one point. Not collapse as in like I will pass out, like collapse as in like, oh, my body is being fidgety and I will shake and fall to the ground and then get back up and do it over again.
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue, Blurry QR Cult.
Huh.
I have to work up to it.
so?
It gets easier when you progressively change
My
over time.
apologies.
Yeah, that's
How
true.
rude
That's
of
true.
me.
For me, I
This
do
cult
workout
is
videos,
an
so
honor
I
to
just
finally
basically,
see the
because
face
I don't want to
behind the
think
work.
about working out.
Please pardon
I just
my
basically
yelling.
put on
I
a
didn't
workout
know.
video, and I basically just work out to that.
No worries, no worries.
Because I mostly think when it comes to like reading stuff and trying to apply knowledge, but I never really want to think whenever I'm working out. Because I'd rather just be told what to do, and then I just basically do it, and then once that task is done, then I do it, and then I go to the next task. Because I used to do a hard workout called Insanity. I mean, it's probably not hard now, but it was hard for me, and it still is hard for me. But those workouts lasted like, I think like they lasted like at least like over an hour. And then I just found like the same instructor, but he did another workout called Insanity Max 30, and it was in 30 minutes each workout video, and I was like, okay, I might as well do this one because it doesn't feel too long, but it also doesn't feel like it's just 20 minutes. Like it feels like I can do it within a half an hour and get it done.
It's only normal for a famous comic artist.
But I'm
to
talking
travel
too much.
with
If you guys don't
bodyguards.
like it when I talk too much, please let me know.
This blurry QR cult. Let's be clear. You are being transported under escort.
Usually when you guys talk in chat, I just feel like I'm talking up a storm, but I probably should focus on the story too.
Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
Yeah, because usually my streams, like I will be honest, like no one comes to my chat. only like my friends that I know in real life come to my chat. I mean, even though you probably see the numbers, like, oh, I have like 300 or so followers, or maybe I've lost some followers because, like, you know, I haven't streamed in a while. But at the same time, like, you know, like, it doesn't really mean that much. Like, I'd be lucky to have like at least one person in my chat. But I'm not trying to be gloomy about it, though. I like streaming because of this interaction type of process. Because as soon as you guys pop up and we have a conversation, that's when I start yammering. But then again, I'm also an avid listener, so I usually like it when you guys put something in the chat and just basically talk about something. But I know as the streamer, I have to start topics too. Let's see, I knew the figurines were too expensive. Yo, this is the otaku life. Like, I'm so, like, the thing of it is that even though I'm an otaku, I am not an avid... I'm not an avid collector. Like, I give credit for people that actually can buy figurines and like basically have a collection, because for me, I don't have that. I don't even like putting posters of my favorite shows in my room, let alone buy t-shirts with, like, you know, my favorite shows on them. I mean, like, literally, like, right now, like, the shirt I'm wearing has like Yu-Gi-Oh on it, but still, like, I'm not like even though I'm a fan, I'm not like, I guess, hardcore enough to buy merchandise. Didn't you just release a new how are you still broke?
I went all in on learned coins. There goes my licensing.
Yeah, streaming is super hard. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm trying not to make a career out of it.
Almost every single penny.
Actually, I'm trying to learn a little bit of, like, about how AI works. Like, one of my friends is convincing me to learn AI. I mean, learn Python. for AI.
Correct. The objective is
I don't know
to
how
deliver
far
the
I'll get
manuscript
with
and
it,
clear
but
up debts.
like I'm trying to
The
learn some of the
duration is
basics whenever I
56
feel like I'm
days.
bored enough for it.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
This sounds like someone we know. Good luck with that. Well, with AI, you don't even need to learn Python. Yeah, that's true, but at the same time, like, I think, like, my friend, like, he really wanted to make a tutoring program for himself, or like a book AI, so that, like, an AI can read a book and basically summarize it for him. He actually made it, and I saw it, but, like, he's trying to debug it and see how it works. And that looked pretty cool, so I thought, like, you know, maybe I should pick it up a little bit.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Inkford Hermitage.
Are those Wispe floating on the water?
Okay, we got an ad, guys, so I can't pause it.
There's so many Wispe.
So, like,
blocking the
we're just
boat's
on a
route.
ship, so I'm not gonna move
But
anything.
No need to panic. Please follow my lead.
We have now arrived at Hermitage Port. Please make sure you have all of your belongings with you. And watch your
I'm just gonna leave the stream on, so, like, you know, as soon as we get the notification that the ads are gone, then we'll continue on. But I'm not gonna move or do anything right now. So that way, when you guys get back from the ads, you guys will be able to like follow along. Okay, I think, like, luckily, like, it's just like stopped here. But I will be right back. Okay, ads are done. Nice. Okay. Now I'm trying to get into the habit of actually pausing the game whenever ads come up. Because I noticed a lot of streamers do that, and, you know, the reason why I haven't developed the habit is because sometimes, like, there's no one in chat, so I just continue on. But for those of you who actually come in chat and just, like, chat with me, I'm always grateful for that. Oh, yeah, we have to shoot an arrow. Interact. Can we shoot up here? Yes, we can. Nice. We got a big arrow. So... Oh, yeah, we can smash that. We go through here. Nice. Okay, press the button. I gotta remember to look for chests, because I remember the last time I played this particular type of level, I forgot that there was a chest and I missed it. Oops. Wait, do I have to catch the... Oh. Oh yeah, the snowflakes. Oh, it's slippery. Oh, we have to jump, I think. Oh, okay. Never mind. Oh, it reminds me of, like, the ice level of Mega Man. Oh, dang. I thought it was bouncy. Oops. Oopsie. Okay, through here. I actually like those mini games. They're pretty fun.
A safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something.
This ain't the Titanic. Okay, why are they surrounding us?
They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantasy Moon Games superstar, no?
I know Helenex is gonna be playable. I just don't know what she's gonna do.
Someone's trying to hitch a ride on you.
Oh, that's cute. They're my favorite color. Purple. When did you get on me?
When we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
Okay, Kat. Thanks for the nice chat.
Everyone,
hopefully I'll see you on Alice's stream like one day.
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor. Or
Yeah, we gotta chat again about like, you know, the exciting projects you're doing.
Demolished your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long.
And if anyone has to like go to bed because it's pretty late, because I know Monday's like the next day, so if you guys gotta like go to bed, you're more than happy to like get your sleep. Because I know work can sometimes be a rude awakening. Get enough rest. Get enough rest.
Once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning
I
centuries.
always remember,
and then
like back
pass
in
beyond the
university,
point
there
of
was
no
a
return.
web service called Canvas. And that was the only way we interacted with, like, you know, the stuff in our schedules and communicated with professors. I wonder if they got inspired by that.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother
I mean, it would be
of
funny if it
Genesis
was, because it's
feels an
technically kind of like an
attraction
American system.
for a creator.
I don't know if they're known
Must
globally.
be the finest well of inspiration.
Because I remember my professors would say, oh,
Miss
like, you know,
Colt,
you'll find all your
now
assignments
that
on
you're
campus.
in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Okay, you're gonna be important. Oh, I see. That's why they were tagging along with us. They're sus. They're the person that's sus. Okay, let's go up here. Actually, let's go as well. As well as my favorite character.
Is that...
Ah,
I've been working on my welt, but he's still, like, far from, like, well built. I had to, like, change some things about on him.
we have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
Oh, it's freezing. It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery. Anyone here? Hello?
Honored guests, my
Hey,
apologies for the late
Amberly Connor really knows how to sell a role. She's so good.
Oh, no wonder it's so cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
I am the lobby manager, Casper.
Casper the friendly ghost.
Very high body temperature. Please, try not to overheat the room.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the popular comic artist, Blurry.
The former comic artist, Miss Nihilux.
Former.
My true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say former?
The big
Yep.
shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are now an asset of Perlux Corp. You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume.
Oh boy.
Every guest in this hotel is an Imaginé with quite a history. That Arcadian over there? That's a former superhero.
Okay.
Which one? Never heard of him.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa. These days, they work as the hot springs manager.
A Kappa? Didn't that lineage of Imaginé go extinct when the IPC first arrived?
There are still a few survivors that slipped through the net. As for Casper myself, I am a former frost giant.
Although this Imaginé, it's cute. I actually like it. I like Casper. It's cute and like it seems like nothing gets this one down.
Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here.
Okay.
Ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel, all those Imaginé who mimic her and the weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here.
Okay.
You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
Right.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're AHA.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can always pad it out and hand over a long list of names. Nameless, good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
Goodbye. Okay. Let's see.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive. I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imagenesis will see her.
Do you have any bright ideas?
Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puff ball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext. But since you're asking for a bright idea,
Ooh, like that roll of the arch.
You must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day. The Holy Grail War!
Oh no, not the Fate Stay Night collab. I've been in one.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, how nice. I hope Plain Arcadia holds one too.
They probably
Then
will,
I
because
don't
there
need to
is a Fate
explain
Stay
the
Night
method.
event coming up.
First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graphia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it. No matter, Miss Cult has got you covered. We use leyline resonance. This hotel is built on Graphia's former home. It's
Leyline Residence, Genshin, wink
that
wink.
vibrant golden tree. Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you?
Maybe I should just say this for shits.
I was just kidding. Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood.
At least she apologized.
Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux. Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing.
This is why I feel bad for like manga
I have to
artists.
work already? I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts.
This is why I'm glad I'm not a full-time streamer, because like if I had to like rely on streaming as like my only source of income, this type of talk is always in your head. I'm definitely pulling for her when she comes out. I just wonder what her abilities will be. That's the one thing I'm curious about.
Nihilux has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the
I feel
Cinder
bad for her
Age,
though.
maybe he really does know something. Anyway, I'll start by asking around.
Because like I'm glad that like, you know, artists can make a living, but at the same time it's like I don't like it when like they're forced to work like machines. Some people will basically like, well, that's the life they chose. So they should if they want to make a living, if they want to make money to pay their bills. But at the same time, I feel like that shouldn't be the case because a lot of people waste their good health just... What is Shushong doing here? Oh, I thought she was going to actually talk. Unless it's, I think it's going to be, what do you call it, those raccoon guys. Yeah, I thought so.
My strength isn't what it was. Mountains move, Kraken rise!
You want to take advantage?
Come to me!
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion. How familiar.
Time for some hardship. Stand down.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
There we go. We just did like a little side thing. Okay, now back to where we were.
Back in the day, I was quite a force to be reckoned with.
This glass of milk reminds me of my grandma.
We gotta go over here. Oh, what is this? Oh, quick read. So we gotta go over here.
Casper? Are you there?
Nope. I'm not.
Kind of a person basically says, like, replies back, I'm not here. Don't pay attention to me. Oh.
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I try too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb, and then I start melting. Drop, drip, drop.
That's
So
an
much
interesting
my
way of
memory
phrasing
feels
it.
like it's shrouded in a blizzard, and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you. A snowball fight? The game, the name, it feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in. Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
Okay. So, oh, we gotta go in here.
Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
Okay. So we gotta go this way. Okay, right here. Alright, many years ago, Casper used the Tower of Frost Giants. Used to be a towering frost giant. They would often invite others, snowball fights, toss snowflakes, swords, and gold coins as they please. Watch out for the snow. Okay, so we gotta watch out for those. Okay. Okay, go up like so. Wow, these things are fast. Got the timing wrong on that one. Oops. Oh, that one is going really fast. Okay. Managed to get through that. I think I almost missed a chest. Can I go down? No, I don't think so. Oh. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Oh, I can hold on to it. I thought I had to keep jumping. Oh, oops.
You'd better be good at dodging, Nameless.
Let me guess, they're gonna go down. Oh. Oh, whoops. Oh, oh. Dang. Did you want to build a snowman? Oh, nah. Not great. I know I missed some chests over there. Hey, River, how's it going? How's your weekend going so far? What's the best part of your day so far?
Phew. Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry. But I definitely met Lady Graphia. I had snowball fights with her.
What was she like?
She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her to
Oh, that's a really good shot.
light the ground lamps and shout, "Snowball fight!" Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl
I'm
the
doing
scroll,
alright.
and
Can't complain.
slide right down
The
into
weather's
the
getting
snow.
warmer.
Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together under the giant moon. If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers.
Anything
whole.
interesting you plan to do this week?
They were so
Because June is just
crispy
around the
and
corner.
tasty.
Well, actually, it's already June. So, June is already here.
There was someone else.
Senla Zone
Just
Collector's
thinking about
Edition
them makes
come
my
out
blood boil.
September 17th. Oh, wow.
He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time, 8 of us teamed up to challenge him.
$59.99. Dang,
That guy
60
knocked
bucks.
us all down with the snowballs like it
Sheesh.
was nothing. All from so far away.
Xbox
6
and
of my friends
PlayStation.
were lying on
Oh.
the ground, feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one uttered a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thawed onto the ground, and my chin felt ice cold.
8 people in the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinderth Age Wars?
Maybe.
So in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
Let's see.
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Graphia lived.
Tears.
So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out.
Okay.
She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her.
Dang. Tears. You've done well these years.
Why are you saying that too? It's making me feel all strange. That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
Oh, that's sweet. I feel bad for Casper, because, like, it seems like he didn't have anyone to play with
summarize,
after, like,
Casper
Graphia
wants
went
to
away.
light the ground lamps and call for her near Graphia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
I think there's one in front of us right there. Are you getting, Beast of Reincarnation? Are you talking about Blade's new form? Beast of Reincarnation. Or, oh, I guess you're talking about something else then. What is Beast of Reincarnation? That game come out in August. Visa Reincarnation. Let me take a look at that. Because this is the first I'm hearing about that. Oh. Hey, Ronster. Game by Game Freak. Huh. Okay. Is it a story-based game? Actually, it looks pretty cool. Pokemon is made by Game Freak. Oh yeah. Because I knew the name sounded familiar. I remember that icon would come up when when you played the Pokemon game. Oh, it looks like we got an ad break. Yeah, they're going a different route in the game industry. Oh, interesting. I mean, this is the first I've heard of that. I won't continue on with the story yet, guys, so I will just BRB until the ads are over. Just give me a couple minutes. Okay, I'm back, guys. I already got it, but I have to wait to play it in August. Oh, okay. What, it's not choose? What do you mean? What do you mean, Ronster? Oh, whoops. Meant my game screen, not my chatting screen. Luckily, I realized that before I continued on playing. Because the update came out. Yeah, it was coming out on June 1st, and then I had to look it up, and I was like, oh, it actually comes out like in our time. It's May 31st, but in China it came out on June 1st. So it's, you know, it's the time difference thing. Oh, the ad's finished. Okay. So Ronster, before I continue on, Ronster, I've been trying to update my welt. It's still work in progress. I think like the crit rate is just the thing that's annoying me right now. I mean, I have his crit damage great, but his crit rate is like really annoying me right now. Because it's literally like before I had it like at 60 something, but then I changed certain artifacts and I was like, oh man, now it's 57. I know it's supposed to be like 90 to 100, but I'm like, ugh. I mean, I changed the light cone he had. I put this one, but I wasn't sure which one to put on him. Because I used to have, where is it? I used to have this one on him. But then I switched it to this one. What's the hat? This was like the best one I could get because like the other one I had on him, I think it was this one. It's one of these. I don't remember which one it was. Because like I think it had only one stat on it. It only had like crit rate on it. Or crit damage, I don't remember. That's a good choice for now. What? The one I have on him already? I'd rather put effect hit rate. Oh, okay. I had to like read that that acronym for a minute. Oh, that's for the light cone. Oh, okay. You talking about this? Yeah, because originally I had this one. Yeah, because I was seeing the damage that people can make with welt. I wasn't sure like how I should do that. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. That's the increases where crit rate by 10%. Deals with... Yeah, because I wanted to try to make him at least close to DPS because he is my favorite character after all. I think the rope I had to basically I had to craft that. I couldn't put 2 stats on it. I only could put 1 stat and I chose crit rate on it. This one might need work though. I feel like, yeah, when I look at it now, I feel like this might need work. Yeah, maybe that's the reason why it's lacking. Because it only has like a couple stats, but the stats are not that great. Yeah, this one's defense. Yeah, forget that. Yeah, now we need... well, we need crit rate, yeah. We need crit rate. Attack plus his effect hit rate to make it boom, yeah. Speed can help too. Yeah, like, I was lucky just to get speed to 106. I haven't found anything that can boost his speed up yet. I wouldn't do... what did you type? Unless you can get 160 speed. Oh, okay. So where are we? Oh yeah, we were doing this.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's a seclude. These atonement statues all look like small animals. I should find a prominent... These 2 little lamps don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Snowball fight. Just do the set that gives the 7% crit refinement.
Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Ah, are you dead or alive?
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either.
I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out.
I'm definitely pulling for her.
This mountain path is so quiet and secure.
I don't care what anyone says. I'm definitely pulling for her.
Spot for a night stroll.
She's just straight up funny. I remember its name, the one that Sela and Acheron use, I think. I might get her if she's Nihility. Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna be, to be honest with you. Actually, like, I feel like she might come out, like, maybe, like, a few patches down the road. Your inspiration is dry, but your excuse for missing deadlines certainly I'm going to shout.
I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those 2 goons breathing down my neck.
Or destruction, okay. Yeah.
Destruction.
Destruction.
Look at this old stone statue! Ooh, doesn't it look like Himeko? I just reached the real versus fake Himeko archive. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless
the hillocks behind you.
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
That was fast.
That was fast.
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset I mean Miss Colt, escaped. Now that's
No,
scary.
I like the K. Destruction.
No way are you
Destruction.
running away, taking our jobs with you. Good thing this
I think from now on, instead of destruction, we should type destruction. You put the K there to put destruction.
Back to the room to finish your work.
Yeah, that's a good change. Yeah.
Again, little raccoon.
I love Amber Lee Connor. She's so good at like voice acting. That's why I'm pulling for the Helix, because like the way she plays her is just so good.
Being an artist sure is grueling.
Now, are you an NPC or are you going to be a
and
playable
watched by
character?
6 or 7 people too.
Because question marks mean
I wasn't
something.
allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
Or either you're the villain I have to face or something. Is she going to look like Himeko? I feel like she's going to look like Himeko. Because the way the lips look, I'm like, wait, is this supposed to be a younger version of Himeko? Oh, wait. Yo, her hairstyle looks like the Himeko from Honkai Impact the Third. I just realized that because the way it's tied up.
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me?
Oh my.
My name is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
So she's Himeko's ancestor.
You're saying... you are Graphia? She really does look a lot like Himeko.
Okay, so I kind of got mixed up. Okay. Let's see. Can you prove who you say you are?
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange. Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me. The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct?
Spot on. I'm starting to believe you really are.
Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanesia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately.
Oh, okay, so Evanesia was
Never
working
tuned
with
in.
Himeko's ancestor. Okay,
But
because
over the past
I kind of got
1,000
mixed
years,
up because, like, I thought
often hoped we
Evanesia
might
was supposed to
reunite
be
in some way.
Himeko's ancestor.
Who
Okay,
would've thought
that makes sense.
When word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions.
I mean, I mean, I don't know if she's supposed to be an NPC or what, but at the same time, it's like, it's kind of interesting how you would see, like, Himeko's face literally on her, but at the same time, it's like, she's supposed to be a totally different character. And when I think about it, it's just kind of interesting. Like, how it is. She might not be, yeah, she might not be an NPC either. I mean, she does look like Himeko from Honkai Impact the Third, which is really interesting, because I was like, wait, that hairstyle looks so familiar. The only difference is that I think Himeko from Impact the Third still has a little bit of hair, like, trailing down on the bottom, but I have to look at the image again. What exactly happened 1,000 years ago? Asked me to find out the secrets created.
Why? You certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you, during the Cinderth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the Resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity, Nameless. Do you carry a token from Evanesia?
Oh, gotta dig in my pocket. Token, I mean, it could be the mask. We can use that. If you mean something, then there's only this.
She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
Does this mean you'll tell me everything now? Let's see, the red girl hands the mask back
The
to you.
secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story.
Story time.
1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia.
But how was your day,
marking the
Ronster?
beginning of
I
the
forgot to
Cinder
ask that when you
Age.
came into chat.
For the destruction,
What's the best part of your day so
taking
far?
a life is
I'm guessing
easier
you're gonna
than
say just
brushing
getting home.
aside a feather. Among the countless
Unless something
victims,
really good happened
a
to you
baby
today,
girl was
besides
saved
that.
by a painter from the brink of death.
Was it a very
took
long
her in
day?
as his daughter.
I bet.
And named her Graphia. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion. Until
Before I
one
got
day,
into
a
work,
falling star
and after I
streaked
got out of
across
work.
the dark sky,
Yeah.
and a deafening roar shattered
So
the
when
silence
you'll
of
be
the
working
wasteland.
this week?
Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the
Starting a
house
trend
to
here.
follow the sound. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Phantas moon, a tower of infinity
Wednesday to
stood on
Sunday?
the
Oh,
mountain range at
okay.
the edge
So
of the
tomorrow
horizon.
and
This
well, technically
tower
today and
had
Tuesday you're
countless
gonna be
windows
like
and
free.
rows section by
I see.
section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth.
Wounded Iron Dragon. Is that the origin of the Murata name? Yeah, that's Himeko's full name. Himeko Murata, or Murata Himeko. That was a train wreck.
Indeed. That tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express. And Graphia's family name, Murata, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul
Is this
enemies,
supposed to connect
few
with
warriors
Honkai
in
Impact the
strange
Third?
attire
In
fought
some way?
tirelessly.
I feel like it's supposed
But they
to.
fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was a...
I gotta actually look at the dialogue again, just to be sure. Okay, so let's see. For the destruction of life and brink of death, protect his daughter from the home fired in Graphia, until one day a falling star strengthened the tower's unable to contain her curiosity, the slipped out of the beneath the cold tower of infinity. Still a minute. I feel like it does connect with Honkai Impact the Third, but I would have to look it up.
It's only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name. The Nameless.
Yeah, might have to check the docs, yeah. And the wikis.
That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantas Moon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Ionic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also
Because I know in
the first
Honkai Impact the
time in
Third,
history
Himeko
of the
dies,
Phantas Moon Games
but I don't know if they're going to try to
supplicants
relate
joined
that
forces
to
confront a powerful
this
enemy
game.
from beyond.
Probably
The
not.
Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad.
Did she win?
She lost. Graphia did not win the Phantas Moon Games,
Ooh.
nor did she manage to kill Asat Pramad. In
Okay.
the final days of the Cinderth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside.
Oh, okay, so she lost the games. She made a seal capable of sealing out the Lord Ravager?
Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia. the story is over.
What's the deal with like all devouring narwhals and leviathans? I swear. Because Genshin had the all devouring narwhal. Now we're gonna have to deal with the with the leviathan here. Withering Waves had a leviathan. There's a pattern. And even Neverness to Everness has a whale. I'm not talking about player whales either. I'm talking about an actual whale boss. What's the deal? Like, apparently China loves whales. They love whale bosses. I don't know why.
So, are we leaving right now?
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean... Blade?
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Okay.
Graphia vanished. How elusive.
And how mystical.
Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wishgrove first.
Alright. Probably I will play up until we get into the canvas, and then probably we'll end stream and we'll continue on with the rest of the story tomorrow. Because I don't want to overexert myself, because every time when I overexert myself in these games, I end up like staying up to like probably like way early in the morning. And I don't want to push myself too much on that.
I've heard that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients. How about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us a long trip. Say something.
I'm guessing you're catching up with your Hoyo games as well, right, Monster?
You're a forestry expert.
I'm not joking. I'm
serious.
serious.
It's Fireman's birthday today.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
If the abundance grows too strong, the Ambrosial Arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
You're afraid.
I'm not. I respect your choice.
Aww.
Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen,
I mean, it's 1 out of 10.
Stand by and watch
It's not
one
0.
of my kin sacrifice himself.
Dang.
Kin.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
I suppose all of those fit.
Dang.
Fit? How? Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
He's just too stoic.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way. My mind is made up. You should understand.
Dang, this sounds like a shoujo manga right now.
Only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just playing dumb. To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that guy reclaiming his future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
I mean, I would ship those.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again. Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
Because just like you, I'm a total, stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Feel better?
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye, we're not settled.
Dang.
Not settled. Is that right? Fair enough.
Dang, this is a total shoujo manga scene right now.
Or his blade. My journey has reached its end. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin. Who's there?
Sorry, didn't mean to eavesdrop.
I get it. It was a deliberate accident.
I knew you would come.
I found a way into the world in Canvas.
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in Canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wispe into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive? It really makes sense. After all,
I feel like she's
you
not
two are
actually
practically the
alive.
same
I think
age.
she's just
Knowing
like
that gives me a
has the
bit more
ability
hope
to
that
like
you can actually make it back.
communicate with us like an AI or something.
Begin.
Guess we gotta go into this thing. Well, I guess we're on a train.
That should do it, right?
Oh, I guess we have to wait until the train stops. What's this? Oh, okay. Place though. Did I miss something? Oh, I can go under here. Oh, I have to destroy the ice. Okay, we still gotta do something. Oh, our little friend up here. Pokemon reference. Oh. Okay, now we can enter the door. I was like, what?
Summon Graphia, mother of Imogenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in Canvas.
Yeah.
No Wispe were harmed in the making of this operation.
Graphia! Graphia! Everyone, into the world in Canvas!
Okay, we got another ad, guys, so I think after this ad, we'll probably play a little bit, and then probably end stream there. So, I will be right back. BRB. Alright. For all you guys that are subbed, I am back. For all those that are not subbed, don't worry. We won't continue on until the ads are over. And I get a notification that the ads are finished. Cool.
How odd. This time the visitors actually know of my existence.
Oh, there she is.
Strange. Why is the boat coming from downstream?
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you across. Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh? Not an Imagine, but someone here to settle the past and family members seeing them off?
I guess so.
The power of abundance. What a nostalgic scent. There is something terrifying slumbering within you.
I've heard that something lies at the end of the world in Canvas, with the power to suppress it. Will you show us the way?
Ah, I see. You are better informed than I thought. I understand. Time is of the essence. Please, step aboard.
Thank you. The mountains lie distant. The waters still. And snow settles. A fine moment to bring this weary life to its end.
Bring a weary life to its end. To my eyes, the power taking root within you is far from withering away.
It's just a matter of time.
The journey downstream is long. As is custom, I must collect your past stories as fair. I shall use them to paint the path forward, which will guide us to the other side.
My past stories.
Where to begin?
I am not much of a storyteller.
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. A single memory, a single breath. These too are parts of your past. Only by letting go of the past can you truly set forth with an open heart. Is that not so?
Yep, that's
Go
true.
ahead. Say something. I'm curious too.
I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu. It was a desolate wasteland, untouched and forgotten. Desolate, cold. The perfect place to lay the dead to rest. I planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters, I would find myself returning there time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own lives flickered out. I was once a craftsman, and those swords, they were all my own creations. I raised those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one, until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me and my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
I will follow your words with my brush and paint the ideal end. Sword barrier. We've reached the shore you've been seeking.
Oh, this is the place I saw in the trailer.
What is this place?
This is the world in canvas. A mirror to your soul, blooming as your heart dictates. May this meadow be everything you wished for.
Superb artistry. And yet, I thought you would paint the desolation within me instead.
Desolation? I saw no desolation in your story. Instead, I found the lingering regrets of a master craftsman. The fire that tempers black steel and shapes 100 blades does not burn upon the forge or anvil. It burns within your heart. That spark within you has yet to fade. It is why this plane has chosen to bloom into flowers.
Which is why he gets a new form.
We've got no clue what you two are on about with all this cryptic talk. But you smiled just now, didn't you?
No, I didn't. We should go.
Okay, I think this is a good place to stop for today. We will be back tomorrow to stream the rest of it. But thanks for joining me today, guys. As always, it was always great to getting back into these gacha games with you guys. And if you want to keep up with my progress in gacha games, whether it be Honkai Star Rail, Neverness to Everness, Genshin, and ZZZ, be sure to, if you're watching this on YouTube, so be sure to hit the sub button, in addition to hit the like and comment down below. If you're watching this on Twitch or Kick, you know, drop a follow. It's always much appreciated. And always remember, guys, everyone is precious. You guys are just as precious as everyone else. And I will see you guys in the next stream. So take care, guys. Bye-bye.